Hello, beautiful people. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. I just am here, the creator and writer of the Honestly Sis newsletter, a bi-weekly newsletter geared towards millennials who are truly trying to get their shit together. And I am here for another daily motivational video where we use the tarot to become the alchemists of our lives and to teach us how to become spiritual beings. A little bit about me. I do not just use the tarot. I use God cusses in the same sentence. And I may mispronounce some things, but if it does not stop Charlamagne and God, it will not stop me. All right, angel number 23. Let's go ahead and get into it. Dear God, guardian angels, and ancestors, we come to you as humbly as we know how. Just say thank you. Dear God, guardian angels, we ask that you deliver these messages to me and through me. What do we need to know on our journey to ascension, realizing our dreams, or helping to bring heaven on earth? Ashe. Keep it really simple. So the two cards that came out is release. Release anything that keeps you from release anything that keeps you from your path of authenticity. I feel like this is very straightforward. God is saying anything that does not align with you, it is time for you to release it and to let it go. I know it can be very difficult, but it's just so important for you to try to become who you really are on the inside. I actually just wrote, I was writing an article for Honestly Sis where I realized I'm like, wow, like that is the purpose of life. The purpose of life is to become the person that you are on the outside, to the outside world, who you are inside. It's like bringing that inside out, and anything that doesn't help you do that is all it's gonna do is just hinder you on your journey, and it's gonna just stop you from becoming who you're meant to be. And so God is just saying release it and let it go back into the universe. The messages that came out is dreams. The universe speaks to you through your dreams. And so I feel like what God has been saying, for some reason I'm just getting the message that maybe angel number 203, you have been having dreams about releasing people, or maybe God has just been revealing a lot of stuff to you in your dreams. And all I'm going to say is just pay attention. Not only pay attention to what the symbology in the dreams, but also when you wake up, think about how that dream made you feel. Think about what stuck with you throughout that dream. And that's really the message that God is trying to give you. And so if you found yourself having a dream and you just woke up feeling a little off, or just, like it validated what you were thinking about doing, or you like, damn, I just had this feeling he was doing this, and then I had this dream, and then I woke up, and it's like God is just saying, listen to the dream. Don't wait until this thing actually manifests in your life and you have your feelings hurt and all of that stuff. Listen to the dream, release the person, and just let it go. I think I told you guys about dreams that I've had. I've had dreams about my dad. I have dreams about my brother. I've had dreams about my ex. And each time when I tried to ignore the dream, it just became more and more prevalent in my day-to-day, like my waking life, until I just had to acknowledge it and be like, okay, like let me make this decision. And then recently I actually had a dream about I had this dream where my dad had lost my dog, and he didn't even care. Like I was just like, why? Remember when Remember Insecure, where like Issa and what's her face had like lost a Molly dog, and like they was just like walking and didn't care. Like that's how my dad was. Like he just did not care. And I woke up like so frustrated, and of course I'm like, okay, Cuddy's right here. But I think for me it was like confirmation that it was okay for me to release this part of my life right now. And it's not saying that I will never talk to my dad, but I think for me, it's so important for me, just for this period of my life, that I'm around people who really gets me and who really understands me and who really wants to be with me. And like, I just can't chase anymore. And I feel like God was just validating, like, it's okay. Like you can let this part of you can release this right now. Like this is not something you need to focus on and keep harming yourself about. And I have released it, and I had something that, pop up, and where somebody tried to override my boundary. And I was so proud of myself because I was just able to stick with it, and I didn't react. I didn't allow this person to, like, of course, once I got off the phone, I was just like, what the fuck was that about? Like, you know, like, I was irritated, but I didn't allow it to, like, fuck up my day. And it made me feel confident in the choices that I have been making. Fruition, rest assured your dreams and visions will come to fruition. So that's doubling down. So I do feel like on two ends, what God is saying is that I feel like for some reason you're at this point in your life where God is asking you to release things that are keeping you from being authentic. And the reason why God is asking you to do this is because those things that are keeping you from being authentic is holding you back from realizing your dreams. And so I feel like what God and your spirit team has been speaking to you in the dreams to get you to release it. And I think this video is just coming about to validate all of that. Okay? All right, I'm not going to look. Inner world, your external world is a reflection of your inner world. And so, again, that's why God is saying, like, if your external world is a reflection of your internal world. So if you deep down inside don't feel like shit, of course you would accept people in your life who makes you feel like shit, right? But after you start doing the work on yourself to better yourself, you're going to find yourself in conflict because you like, I don't like this feeling. I don't want people that, you know, like, I don't like this feeling. I don't want people to treat me this way. And so what God is saying is instead of keep having that conflict, release it so that you can listen, you know, release it. Like he's speaking to you in your dreams. He's speaking to you in your dreams. You're feeling the conflict in your body. So he's saying release that so that you can actually bring the dreams that he's been showing you in your life. And I feel like it may not just be your, like, it may not just be about like your, what am I trying to say? It may not be just your, what the fuck is this? What am I trying to say? Yeah, it may not just be like a work dream, you know, like your dream life, but it could actually be like maybe God gave you a vision of a kid that you could have, or God gave you a vision of a wedding. And so God is saying like, you can't get the wedding, you can't get the kid if you don't release this thing from your life. You hear what I'm saying? I don't think you get it. Okay, let's go into, yeah, I feel like this may be a getting into the vortex thing. Because I was about to go to the angels. Okay, let's just go to get into the vortex. Because I was definitely about to go to the romance angels. Because I'm like, this, I don't know. Because it do feel like it's kind of like a, it do feel like it's like a dream thing. Also, I just want to say, like, we have to understand that yes, God gives us visions, right? God gives us, and I feel like this is what I've been like working with God a little bit on. I feel like I'm starting to understand. I actually just put this up here, the languages of the universe. I feel like I'm really starting to understand how God works and like how we work with our spirit team. But this is how they work a little bit. And so God gives you these visions. He gives you visions and he gives you dreams, right? The dreams, he could literally give you a dream, like you could go to sleep and you have dreams, or he could give you a vision of a dream, of an idea of a lifestyle that you want to live. Either way, they're both dreams, right? But the thing is, yes, he gives you the vision. So if you can dream it, you can achieve it, because he's trying to show you this is a possibility, but he can't give it to you if you're not willing to release things that will hold you up from getting there. You hear what I'm saying? So it's like, so say for example, if you want, this is a very great example. If you want to be in a loving relationship and you want to have, you know, kids, a family unit, you want to have true love, you want to have true fulfillment, all of that good stuff, right? You can't continue to be in relationships with people who have unrequited love. You can't continue to be in relationships with people who say, I don't want to get married. You can't continue to be in relationships with people who show you that they have no interest on being in an equal give and take relationship. You have to release that so that you can get the vision that God gave you. And so I feel like what God is trying to get you to understand is that, yes, all of these things that I placed on your heart is valid. You can have it, you can get it, but you do also have to understand that though the sacrifices, because we always hear, you know, rappers talk about it, it's a million songs, sacrifices that you have to make, The sacrifices that you have to make is releasing those things that are no longer in alignment with who you're trying to be, aka your authentic self. Because if you really, really want to be what those visions are a soul purpose. Those visions are showing you your soul blueprint, right? It's give you a glimpse of what you could be. But if you're not willing to release the things that will hold you back, if you're not willing to work towards becoming having those attributes, those characteristics to be that thing, to have that vision, then God can bless you. All right, God, clarify this message of fruition, release, and dreams. What are you trying to get us to understand about us releasing certain things, places, and behaviors so that we can bring our dreams about? How are you speaking to us in our dreams? What do we need to know about transforming our worlds and allowing our inner world to reflect the outwardly? Allow no room for doubt or confusion. God, give us just one card. Here we go. I can attract relationships that agree with my desires. People are not finding it difficult to find the mate of their dreams because that person is not out there, but because of their own contradiction to their desires in the thoughts they offer of the subject every day. And so let's take this out of relationships. You're finding it difficult to live the life of your dreams and to earn a living doing what you love to do because of your own contradictory thoughts, which is, this can't possibly happen. This spiritual shit ain't real. I ain't no spiritual being. Nobody in my family did it. Nobody's gonna get me. Those are all contradictory thoughts to what you're trying to have to happen. Those are all keeping you away from the things that you want. And so God is saying you need to release those things. You need to stop telling yourself those stories so that you can have something new. You have to release walking around like nobody gets you. You got to release walking around like nobody loves you. You have to stop saying hoes is winning. You have to stop saying I need to have a bigger ass for somebody to love me. You have to realize that the things that you are constantly repeating to yourself, those are your beliefs. Those are the things that you believe deep down inside. And if you believe that, then you can't have the vision that you want. So God is saying release it. When you consistently offer thoughts about your future relationship that feels good while you think them, and that means you are consistently matching your desires that you have discovered as you live life, and under those conditions, only someone in your desires could come to you. And the same thing, this talks about love, but you can bring it to your dreams. If you just every day wake up one foot in front of the other, thinking about your dream life. And when you think about your dream life, it feels good. It feels exciting. It feels like the sky is the limit. Eventually, those dreams are going to come to fruition. But it's not going to happen if you think about your dream life, you work towards your dreams, and then you be like, oh, nobody's going to watch this. Nobody's going to give a fuck about this. Nobody cares about me. Nobody like me. Of course not, because you're killing it in your mind. Last thing I want to leave you guys with, the essence of my every desire can be filled. Doubling down. If your time space reality has within it this is my I can acquire what I desire card. I can inspire what I desire. Let me read this. If your time space reality has within it let me count down. This card is clarifying what I was saying. God has been giving you visions. He's been showing you how your life can be. And so what this card is saying is that if you can see it, if this world has gave you a desire or gave you a vision to want something, then that means that it's not even that it can happen, that it's guaranteed to happen. And the only reason why it won't happen is because of your thoughts that you think. And because of the things that you believe. It's you. You holding your own fucking blessings up. You can have it if only you would stop holding yourself up. Angel number 1433. If your time-space reality has the wherewithal to inspire a desire within you, it is our absolute promise to you that your time-space reality has the ability to deliver in full manifestation form the reality of that desire it expired. Going right back down to this, I can attract relationships that agree with my desires. I can attract jobs that agree with my desires. I can attract the housing situation that agree with my desires. I can attract the finances that agree with my desires. It can be any fucking thing. The essence of any and all desires can be fulfilled unless you are holding yourself out of alignment with your own desires. The feelings of competition or shortage or limitation of resources mean you are out of your own desires. Angel number 1540, angel number 1530. So if you believe all the good men is taken, you're holding yourself out of your desires. Of course you can't have it because deep down inside, you don't even think a nigga is out there. You don't even believe there's a nigga out there for you. So how can God deliver one to you? The industry don't want this. The industry ain't listening to this. People don't want real shit no more. Yeah, you're right. Because you believe that. If you believe that, then the universe has no choice but to show you evidence of that. But if you believe these visions and these things that God has placed on your heart, if you believe these dreams that he has placed on your heart and you're willing to release every behavior, every person, everything that is not in alignment with you, then there is 100%, 100%. Hear me when I say this, 100%, angel number 1620, guarantee that your dreams are going to happen to you. I'm going to tell y'all right now, there's 100% guarantee I'm going to be the biggest selling author of all time. There is 100% guarantee that I am going to be bigger than Christopher Nolan, than any fucking white male movie star that has ever lived. There is 100% guarantee that's going to happen. And you want to know why? Because I've had the dreams of it. I've had the visions of it. And guess what? I'm willing to release every goddamn thing, even my goddamn daddy, to make it happen. And that's what you got to ask yourself. What you willing to release to make your dreams a reality? Because every fucking body can't come. Nip told you. Circle got smaller, everybody can't go. That's your problem. That's why you can't make nothing, because you're trying to bring every fucking body with you. Watch True Story. Watch how many other fucking stories do you have to watch? Angel number 1717. People trying to stay in both worlds, trying to keep all their homies around, and then get themselves fucked up. Now they busting off. They done fumbled the fucking bag. Mike Vick, thank God Mike Vick, he had the greatest comeback story. But Mike Vick, the whole reason why he was even in that bullshit is because he was around the wrong motherfuckers. Imagine who the fuck Mike Vick would have been if that shit never would have happened. Imagine that nigga would have been just as big as fucking Tom Brady probably. If that shit would have never fucking happened. So this is what I'm trying to get you to understand. This is not even saying that you won't get it. It's just letting you know that if you're not willing to release certain people, places, and things, you can still get your dreams and have that shit fucked up. Because of somebody else. And isn't that even more fucked up? To have your dream taken away from you, or to have your dream robbed from you because you wasn't willing to release this motherfucker? Last thing, I think about Kanye. Listen to me. I was a child of Kanye. But watching that fucking genius shit has changed me. If you spend your whole life looking, needing validation, needing people to tell you the greatest, needing people to tell you a genius, you will have that shit, you will obtain it, and you will still feel fucking empty. This nigga Kanye had the baddest wife, had the top family, was on top of every fucking thing. Look who the fuck is around him now. Nobody that's really in his authentic self. That nigga is lost. And it's because he did not do the work. It's because he relied on Miss Donda West to take care of it, all of that other shit. And so when Donda left, we lost that side of him. He lost his side of himself. He's no longer to be able to be in balance. And this is what God's trying to get you to understand. Do this shit now. Do the groundwork now. Don't wait until, oh, I'll take care of it when no, do this shit now. So that when you are there, you can enjoy the fame. You can actually enjoy that shit. I think the saddest shit to me and the most depressing shit to me is to know people who have obtained the greatest riches and all that shit and still fucking miserable inside. And still it's like dealing with all this fucking conflict inside. Cause it's like, damn. How fucked up does that have to be if you like you're literally in your dream life and shit is still fucked up? And it's probably because you didn't do the work. Probably because you're just so focused on, I gotta get it. That's why God is saying, it's not about you. It's not even about the dream. It's about, what's your dream life? What do you want your life to look like? What do you want that to have? So many people, they don't even fucking think about love until they got the money. And now all of a sudden they want to think about love. But it's like, who the fuck, how are you even going to have an authentic relationship when you ain't never even tried to do it one time before? I'm not about to go on a tangent. But life is all about relationships. I just feel like what God is saying is that rest assured your dreams can come. All those visions, you can have it. But you need to ask yourself the tough questions. What are you willing to release to have it? What are you willing to let go to have your dreams become a reality? What are you willing to sacrifice to make this dream a reality? And the reason why a lot of people don't make it is because a lot of people don't like being uncomfortable. But let me tell you, I just heard the greatest quote ever from Lauryn Hill. Anything that ain't grown is dead. There are so many people that I see are doing the same shit they've been doing since I was a kid. Just in this fucking treadmill. The exact same shit. Same Friday night card game. Same thing. Same vacation. Same hotel party. Same. Ain't no fucking growth. Ain't no fucking evolution. And I'm supposed to feel bad that I choose to remove myself? Why would I tie myself to something that's dead? Anything that's not growing is dead. They're dead on the inside. That's what I keep telling y'all so many zombie movies, because niggas is dying on the inside. There is zombies in this bitch. And it's because they don't believe it's possible. They don't believe the dreams and the visions that God placed on their heart. All right, I'm done. I'm going to end this with a Earth Warrior. All right, God, clarify this message of fruition, release, dreams, and inner world. What are you trying to get us to understand about releasing people, places, and things? Also, releasing contradictory thoughts. Like, y'all, I really want you to think about, do you believe you can have it all? Do you believe in love? Do you believe your dreams can come about? Do you really believe it? Like, deep down in your heart and your soul, do you really believe it? Clarify this message of fruition, release, dreams. What do we need to know about that we can bring our dreams about, and we can attract these wonderful relationships and partnerships and job opportunities? God, how can we just stay focused on the goal? How can we stay focused on these visions and bringing them into fruition? What do we need to know about releasing things? All right. This is pretty straightforward. So the card that came out is the Beautiful Way of the Navajo, I believe. Angel number 1. I pulled this card. This is actually a new deck, so all of these are new. I'm sorry. Whew. Woo. I want to sneeze, but it won't come out. That is like the worst, right? Whew, it won't come out. All right. All right. You are my sacred earth child, and I am your divine earth mother. With unconditional love, I provide all that you want and need so that you may fulfill your sacred destiny. We will always belong to each other. With abundance and generosity, I support you and reveal such divine beauty meant for you that joy and awe shall fill your soul. Relax now. It is time for you to be healed. There is a beautiful solution available. Do not place your faith in worry or stress. Allow life to unfold. As you relax and give yourself permission to rest within the vastness and beauty of nature, You will become receptive to the best way to handle things. Don't try to figure it all out by force. Let go and trust that what is needed is coming to you at the perfect time and in the perfect way. Your peaceful mind shall readily and accurately perceive all that you need to know. Beneath the noise, beneath the worries and concern, there's oneness between you and life. Even though your world may feel chaotic at times, even if you fear you have gone off track, the path that will return you to peace, beauty. Even though your world may feel chaotic at times, even if you fear you have gone off track, the path that will return you to peace, beauty, balance, and harmony is always here for you. You do not have to become stressed or exhausted to fix what isn't working. Solutions can come to you more easily when you allow yourself to drop out of pain and into the pleasure and the beauty of life. Sometimes problems will disappear altogether in this place, and you shall realize that they were nothing more than the dark creations of a fatigued mind. Sometimes you will discover a different way to look at things, a helpful vision gifted by spirit. Applying a simple and inspired idea can change everything and free up your energy so that you can become more productive. Honoring life beauty isn't about ignoring the reality of the world or becoming superficial. Instead, it is a deep spiritual feeling of trust, openness, and appreciation of the divine presence shining in all aspects of life. This appreciation restores the soul with the sublime recognition of greater loving intelligence that is always present, always inviting, always responding. When some form of ugliness is disturbing your soul, threatening to steal your peaceful trust in the divine, you are guided to come back to this place of life, back into worship, reverence of the sacred. From that place, you then become empowered to deal with the situation in a way that increases love and joy in yourself and the world, rather than being overtaken by ugliness and offer beauty instead. Can you relax for a moment now? This is your first step into the beautiful. Excuse me. Can you relax for a moment now? This is your first step into the spirit of the beautiful way. Allow the simple beauty of nature, of human kindness, of divine love to seep deep into your soul, infusing it like a sacred tea. Divine beauty moves through you and fills you, bringing you a lightly euphoric feeling. You can be uplifted, renewed, at peace. The divine female knows how to create beautiful harmony. She includes you, your life, all human beings, and all the world as a whole within her wisdom and grace. When you relax into her beauty, she will show you many possibilities. She will help you attract what you need and want most. In this way, you will become a channel through which her creative healing energy can flow abundantly into your life, into the world. Ashe. She rests to create. Look, and also we had just got a message that was talking about resting and not taking a break from your work. And so I actually, as I was reading this message, what I was getting is that also from this message of releasing, I also feel like what God is saying is like, release the worry, release the need to know how it's all going to unfold, release the need to know every step of the way. And I really feel like what God is saying is to just surrender and to just allow love and light to lead. And if you have been finding yourself like, feeling a little trapped or like, damn, I thought that, like, say, for example, I applied for a fellowship. I thought I was going to get it. I didn't get it. It kind of hurt my feelings. But then I went to my office and I just realized, like, damn, like, I kind of like I like who I work. I like the people that I work with. Yes, we have very chaotic systems, but I do like the people we work with. I love the freedom that my job gives me. I like that I can do my job and also do other things on the side. And I just realized, like, I really am in a really good place. And so I'm like, let me just release this need to remove myself from this situation. Let me surrender into the now. Let me focus on what I can do. Let me focus on, just putting one foot in front of the other. And when I did that, it took so much pressure off of me. Like, because at first I got myself back into that mode of being like, I gotta apply for something. I gotta get out of it. And this is like, let me just give myself a year to get my shit together. give myself a year to finish this book. And then try to make decisions from there. Then try to see, what's going to happen. So I just feel like what God is saying is release worry, release the need to know, surrender to the outcome, but then also be willing to release certain people, places, and things so that you can become who you're truly meant to be. All right, so our healing process will go as this. Put your hand on your heart and repeat after me as I say this. Today I walk in connection with beauty. All darkness and evil departs. I am infused with beauty and peace. My thoughts and my words are beautiful. Nothing shall hinder my reverence and ease. I choose to walk in oneness with the divine. The children of the earth are beautiful and blessed with wisdom. Care is given for all beings of the earth that are vulnerable and in need of protection. They play in divine beauty. The young of the earth are beautiful and blessed with wisdom. The flow of life energy is aligned with divine will to benefit all for the greatest good. They dance in divine beauty. The parents of the earth are beautiful and the blessed in the wisdom, spirit, strength, and true guardianship of all earth beings. The parents of the earth are beautiful and blessed with wisdom. Spiritual strength and true guardianship of all earth beings prevail. They love in divine beauty. The grandparents of the earth are beautiful and blessed with wisdom. Guidance is given and heeded to create harmony, peace, and beauty between all people in the earth. They rest in divine beauty. I will walk with beauty before me. I will walk with beauty behind me. I will walk with beauty below me. I will walk with beauty above me. I will walk with beauty all around me and within every part of my soul. Ashe. All right, angel number 3111. That is all the messages I have for you. To clarify this message, God is saying, rest assured that your dreams will come if you would just release the need to know, release all the things that are no longer in alignment with you, and God will be certainly to bring you every single thing about. All right, y'all. That's all the messages I have for you. If you made it to the end of this message, please give me a thumbs up. Angel number 3131. If you made it to the end of this message, you're not subscribed. What are you waiting for? Until we meet again, dream those dreams. Never let the internet rush you, and never, ever, ever let someone tell you what you cannot do.